that's my surgery scar from my knee surgery. And I'm at the ER. I'll fill you in on it. Hey, it's been a while since I've shown you guys this. It is April the 3rd, and it's supposed to snow all night. This is how much it's 5:21. I'm on my way home from work. Yeah, I haven't told you about my knee yet, and the emergency room and all that fun stuff, but I will. So anyway, it's pretty. Oh, we're definitely back to full-on winter. I think today's like the 5th. Yeah, I think it's the 5th, Saturday. And I mean, it's beautiful. I love how the trees just gather the frost and everything's so pretty. But I'm also excited about the next chapter. And a lot has been going on with that. So we'll probably do a video together and talk about that more over the weekend, which is tomorrow. My weekend is tomorrow. Anyway, just so pretty. I mean, I realize a lot of people don't like to get out in it. I don't mind. I actually like driving in the snow. It was super slick yesterday going down the pass. Yesterday was probably the scariest day I ever had on the pass, because the plows had come through and they scraped all the snow off of it, and literally there was just a sheet of ice. But being the extremely talented snow driver that I am, I made it to the bottom and to work. All right. I hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Well, this is where we're at today. We're up in the mountains. Well, we live in the mountains, but we're up. We're kind of down, aren't we? Isn't this like in a valley? So this is lower than we are?
Yeah.
But anyway, this is Georgetown. And is there something out there? What is that?
Could be somebody out there
It's
fishing.
a boat. It looks like a boat. Crazy. But I will tell you, when I came to get my tags for the car, which was what, 2 months ago? This was so frozen that they were driving cars on it.
They do ice racing.
Yeah. Cool. Do it automatically. That's a pretty... Why do you think, honey, that some water is like pea green or brown and this water's blue and turquoise and pretty?
I think it has to do with the fact that it comes down and it's fed through snow runoff.
Oh.
And as it's coming down, the rocks in the rivers and all that kind of stuff, it kind of filtrates itself.
Oh. There you go. Okay, guys, just our view at the stoplight.
It's funny that...
Well, today is April the 11th, and it would have been my mom's birthday. So I picked up this take and bake pizza for us to have for dinner. We got a special dessert, and we're going to celebrate my mom's heavenly birthday. It's really early Saturday morning. Look. How pretty is that? That's the moon. Well, there he goes with his dumb Bucky's t-shirt. I hate that shirt. What do you think, Sandy? Daddy's going. He is going to Kansas for a week to spend Easter with his mom. It is really beautiful. Yesterday it was 83 in the city. Anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys in a minute. I got some new stuff for you. And I was hoping we could do a video together before he left, but it was kind of crazy. It's been really crazy, and I will explain everything in a bit. But look over there. That area has melted a lot, and one of my little bushes, one of them made it. There's some other stuff over there that's still look like it's gonna be okay. So we'll see. I'm not gonna put a lot of plants out this year. Probably not hardly any at all. And look at this tree. I'm probably gonna have to take it back to the store. You get a year warranty on it. But my mom's tree is doing good. And Honey left the Christmas lights on it. So it still has Christmas lights. Okay, are you leaving? Are you staying? There he goes. He's gonna roll down the window. Silly. Sometimes I still feel like we're in our 20s. And then I fall down. He loves that Bronco. Oh my gosh, he loves it. Hi guys. Yes, I got a haircut and she cut it too short. I don't like it. Honey wanted me to put some more black in it. I don't like that either. So yeah, I'm in the growing out phase. But anyway, I wanted to tell you guys what's going on with our new adventure. First of all, the beautiful, absolutely stunning property that we made an offer on. The offer was accepted and everything was fantastic until they came out to test the soil for a septic. It's called a perk test. I did not know that. I learned that. So they go down into the ground, they pull up soil, they take it back, they do tests on it. The soil on that property was very dense red clay, which is not suitable for a septic system. We were kind of devastated, and yeah, it was a super bummer. We had already applied, I haven't told you guys this yet. We had already applied for a land home package. So we went from, we're just going to pay cash for the land and then we'll finance the house. So we changed that after conversations with the mortgage company, and we're going to go with a land home package. So we have, by the time we get to, okay, we're going back. We're going back the Thursday after Easter, whatever that is. The Thursday after Easter. I can't pull it up on my computer right now. Oh, I think it's on here. No, it's not. Thursday after Easter. And we're flying into Dallas. We're going to stay at Blake and Lauren's. Then we're driving to Rockwall, Texas, where we're going to look at the houses and make a final decision on that. Then we're driving to Magnolia, Arkansas. Now, that is the place that had the beautiful land we made the offer on. We really liked it there. The realtor drove us around the little town. He showed us the college. It just seemed like a real refreshing, close-knit community. Lots of churches. Honey actually asked the realtor if he would, if we could go to church at his church, and he would introduce us to people. And of course he said yes. Anyway, we really liked it. And there's probably 6 to 8 properties there we can look at. Because now that we're going for the land home package, we're not limited to pay cash for the property, which is what we were going to do before. That property was listed for $19,900. We offered $17,500. They accepted it, and then you know what happened. But there aren't a lot of properties with at least 2 acres that are in the $20,000 price range. Most of them are between $25,000 and $35,000. So anyway, it just opened up a new opportunity. We could get up to 20 acres. We've seen properties from 10 to 20 acres for more like 40 to 45,000, which is really nice because then we can have cattle. And Honey has raised cattle before to sell to the at the stockyards. And I want to have 2 mini cows. I really do. And Honey, when I showed Honey the video, he's like, we got to have mini cows. So we might become mini cow breeders. Who knows? We definitely will be breeding the dogs. Rizzo's an old lady. Don't think she'll make it till when we move there permanently. But then we have Shandy, and we'll probably get another cocker. We'll breed them. And Shiva also is kind of an older lady. She's going to be 7 real soon. Like this month, she'll be 7. And so she may not also make it to us moving there full time. But Honey said he wants 2 Dobermans. So we'll get a male and a female, and we'll get a male and a female cocker. So we'll be breeding dogs again. You know what? I didn't have a YouTube channel when I was breeding dogs. So I used to have at least 2 litters a year. And it's very lucrative. And it is labor intensive, but if I was retired and I wasn't working and the dogs and the cows were all I had to do, that would be my job. And it would be awesome. So as you know, Honey is off to Kansas. He's going to be gone for a week. And then when he gets back, it'll be 3 days, and then we're off to Dallas, Arkansas, Oklahoma. So we'll be there. We leave Thursday night. We fly back Monday night. We got a lot of stuff to cram into a very small window. So I literally told the realtors, I am planning this down to the hour. Because I had to book the flights. We were going to stay till Tuesday. But I was like, last time we stayed till Tuesday, it was kind of a waste of time. We didn't do anything that day. Or maybe it was Monday. Anyway, the last day was kind of wasted. We just hung around and did nothing. So I didn't want to do that again. So I went ahead and booked the tickets because it was 2 weeks. And the closer it gets, the more expensive the tickets are. And yeah, anyway, we're back on the hunt. So might have one more vlog before the travel vlog, but yeah, it's a lot cheaper to fly into Dallas than it is to fly into Little Rock, let me tell you. So we're both flying to Dallas for under $500 round trip, and when we flew to Little Rock, are you ready? Are you sitting down? It was $1,800 just to fly there and back. So, lesson learned there for sure. But super excited about picking out the house. I'm super excited about picking out the land too, but Honey's more about the land. I'm more about the house. And so here's the plan. The plan is to get the land, put the tiny home on it, which the tiny homes are so stinking adorable, cute. But here's our Oh, somebody is breathing really loud. But here's the deal. We want to get the land now. We want to get the tiny house now, so that we have a place to go to. We can start landscaping around that tiny house. Honey will probably have to bring the tractor, and Honey will start cutting in a road. We'll have gravel delivered. We'll, start forming the driveway, just all the things. And if we order a house, it takes 6 months. I'm not sure we're going to find anything on the lot that is really what we want. There's some houses that are nice, but we like rustic. We like outdoor space, and they have decks on the front and the back, and they also have some where they wrap around. But when they wrap around, you lose 3 feet in the house, and there ain't a lot of feet in there to lose. So Honey is going towards the front deck and the back deck. I want a back one. He's like, we don't need a back one. We don't need a back. I was like, yes, we do, because that gives you easy access to go out and smoke. And I know somebody said last video he should stop smoking. Well, if you got a plan that'll work for him, you just let me know, because he has tried everything, and he's tried everything. So although he wants to, he hasn't been able to, and it doesn't affect whether I love him or not. But I do require that he smoke outside. So that's why I said we do have to have a front deck and a back deck, because the bedroom is always in the back. The front deck would be, and you can put a full rock fireplace on these outdoor decks. So the full rock fireplace is like $6,500 extra. For almost half of that, you can get half rock, and then the rest trimmed in the same siding as the house. So we'll probably do that. We want an electric fireplace in the house. We want a centralized loft so that we have full ceiling in the living room and full ceiling in the bedroom. You may not understand all the stuff that I'm saying, but when I do videos while we're there, and last time I was so excited to look at houses, I almost forgot to do videos at all. So this time I'm going to video every single house we go in. We are going to just be looking at tiny houses and maybe one cottage. Now, a cottage is 700-ish, 600 to 700-ish square feet, which doesn't sound like it's really different, but I guarantee you it is. So we decided on the tiny because when we do retire, that becomes a guest house. So the purpose of that little house is just for people to sleep in. So we don't need a big, luxurious living room and a big dining room and a big kitchen. We don't need all of that. We need a place for people to sleep when they come to visit us. So when the tiny house becomes a guest house, there will be a queen size bed in the bedroom. So that'll sleep 2. We'll have a trundle. No, not a trundle. It's those kind of couches where you pull out the bottom and 2 people can sleep there. And then we're going to get a centralized loft, and up there we'll be able to sleep 2 more. So it'll be able to sleep 6. And then when we get we're going for either barndemonium or a modular, and it'll be just like this house, 3 bedroom. So our bedroom, an office for me, an office for Honey that'll probably have a bed in it. So that'll sleep another person. That'll be 7. So we think we're going to be good when all the kids come for the holidays. And we also thought, having that tiny house there, it gives us a place to go and vacation, just to get away and be able to work on the property at the same time. And if we order the house, it'll take 6 months. So what we're going to do, because I think we mentioned we're getting the camper back, is take the camper there and utilize that until the house is there. And then when the tiny house gets there, the camper becomes the guest house. But it's so much closer to Shane and Blake and Lauren, because it'll probably be, depending on where we go, somewhere between 4 and 5 hour drive for them, which is a lot closer than Colorado. So we may like meet them there for like Thanksgiving or Christmas once the house gets there, and celebrate that way. So lots of plans, lots of exciting things going on. But there you go. All right, we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye, guys.